Hello and welcome to Thought for September the 23rd. Our readings today are 1 Chronicles chapter 6, Ezekiel chapter 19 and Luke chapter 16. And our thought is, you cannot serve God and... In the end, our purpose in life comes down to one of two things. Jesus sums it all up in today's reading in Luke. No man can serve two masters. He will be devoted to the one and despise the other. He ends by bluntly saying, you cannot serve God and money, in chapter 16 and verse 13. What is it to serve money? This is not the most common Greek word for serve. In Acts, Luke only uses the word in chapter 20 verse 19 when he quoted Paul's words to the Ephesian elders, and Luke was with him at the time. He told them, you yourselves know how I lived, serving the Lord with all humility and with tears and with trials. I did not shrink from declaring to you anything that was profitable. This was serving indeed. In writing to the Romans about issues over the law of Moses, Paul says, but now we are released from the law, having died to that which held us captive. So now we serve, not under the old written code, but in the new life of the Spirit, he says in chapter 7 and verse 6. But the commitment involved in serving is parallel. It is the same. Most interesting is the fact that the one place where John used the Greek word in his Gospel, chapter 8, verse 33, it is translated as enslaved. Those Jesus sees as serving money, he sees as being enslaved to it. It is the be-all and end-all of their thinking. Today it is a matter of the things money can buy, the pleasure and pride of owning the best of everything, of taking fabulous holidays, etc., with a token gesture toward others to ease their conscience, even fitting in a visit to church every now and again. Those who serve God see how temporary and misleading are the rewards of serving money. People who decide to serve God have a bigger mind, that is, bigger vision of thought. That famous chapter of Hebrews chapter 11 selects the example of Moses when, surrounded by wealth as the adopted grandson of Pharaoh, choosing to be mistreated with the people of God than to enjoy the fleeting pleasures of sin. He considered the reproach of Christ greater wealth than the treasures of Egypt. Verses 25 to 26. What do we consider to be of greater wealth today? Less and less would make Christ their choice. Some foolishly try to have it both ways. If we are lukewarm, as with Laodicea, let us remember the message of Jesus to them. Read Revelation chapter 3 verses 15 and 16. Well, thank you once more for joining us for Thought for the Day. We are able to open up the pages of God's Word together, and we remember that these are a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.